What is going on, everyone? Name's Machine Gun Hunt here, and today we're talking about machine guns. So ever since the Shadowkeep has been released and me coming back to Destiny recently, I discovered two things. One, armor mods and weapon mods are really cool, and two, I wish I should have come back earlier when the other mods were available, because I could have made some awesome builds. So anyway, today what we're going to do is I'm going to show you guys a simple build that I've been using a lot for this entire season, and I've been having a lot of success with this. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to explain to you how my build works and everything you need to use the build. So it's pretty simple. First of all, you gotta choose the machine gun. Me personally, I think the best machine gun is the 21 Delirium. Now I know there's another exotic machine gun that does loads of damage with like DPS and stuff like that. However, this build is specifically focused on ad clearing, and especially using as much of your machine gun builds as possible for ads. So you could use your super for other things like bosses and stuff like that. Plus, there are these other two guns right here. It's probably going to be used for DPS purposes, like snipers and shotguns and stuff like that. So we're going to use the 21 Delirium simply because of two reasons. One, simply because of its ammo capacity at 100 rounds. Now, if you do have the backup mag mod, you can get up to 115. So that is the most rounds you can get from any machine gun I could think of right now. If I'm not, prove me wrong. However, this is going to be outclassed eventually once the new expansion comes out with Beyond Light. So hopefully we're going to have a new machine gun kind of similar to this one, and maybe we can get some updates for that as well. So keep that in mind. Probably we'll find another update with this machine gun. But for now, it's going to be like for another month or two it's going to be available, so I am using the 21% Delirium. So the reason I'm using it, magazine, just like I said, and for these two perks right here. Overflow, picking up special heavy ammo reloads this weapons to beyond normal capacity. If I have it right here, I could look at my machine gun, and then the magazine is come on, 230 rounds. That is double the amount that you have normally with this weapon right here. So it's really good, especially you have mods getting more heavy ammo, which we're going to show you in a little bit. So we not only have the 230 rounds with overflow perk, but also there's a very special perk for this weapon as well. It is called Killing Tally. Now what this does is it increases the weapon's damage until it is stowed or reload. Now this damage actually stacks up. I believe, if I remember correctly, up to 5 times. So let's say you have a whole bunch of enemies around you and you kill all 5 of them. The more you kill, the more damage it does, and it maximizes up to 5. So with this perk right here, this machine gun does even more damage compared to high impact machine guns. So it even does more damage than Thunderlord itself. This is why we want to use this Killing Tally machine gun, not only with the overflow, but with Killing Tally. You could literally have it so that you could shoot for like forever while using this weapon. Not to mention, if you pick up more ammo, it'll automatically reload, and you can still use this weapon with the damage increase. So we have the machine gun we want. Now we need to choose what kind of mods you want. Now with the armor purposes right here, it is completely up to you. Me personally, I like to use gear that focuses on discipline and intellect, except for this one right here. I just didn't have the right type of role. And you also want to focus on really just resilience and recovery. This is mostly a PvE build, so that's what you need the most with PvE. So let's first start off with the helmet right here. I don't care if I get killed or not. So first, what we have right here is the helmet. Now with helmets, you do need to focus on two things. One is the heavy ammo finder. If you have this mod, you want to make sure that you could automatically equip it so you can have a better chance of finding more ammo. This will increase the chances of you finding a heavy ammo, and the more heavy ammo you get, the more success you'll get with this build. Now in a perfect world, what you want to do is you want to have 2 heavy ammo mods right here. just have a high increase of a chance. However, I haven't really tested this out slash looked into this much because I'm not sure if this actually stacks. I believe it does. I could be wrong on that. I will update you guys with that as well. However, I have seen lots of people have double stacked heavy ammo finder, so I'm pretty sure this has wonders with getting more heavy ammo. And what I also want to focus on is this mod right here, Empowered Finish. Now with this modification right here, this makes it so that once you do a finisher, you will be charged with Empowering Light, which gives you special abilities slash bonus damage, ways to heal, etc. with this. So in order to become charged with light, you need to get one of these green mods right here. As you can see, there's several one of these, but me personally, I like this one the most because it's the easiest to get empowered with light. Simply because if you can use a finisher with the enemy, which you could use it with pretty much all sorts of enemies, you can do that as quickly as possible. Now, best thing about it is it does stack up, I believe up to 2 to 3 times. So you can keep using combo finishers in order to get empowered with light. So we will get to that. So most important thing right here, you need a heavy ammo finder, and if possible, get empowered finish here for you guys. And then I am using solar just in case you guys are wondering. I know some mods use different attributes and elements. Okay, now with the Gauntlet, really you can use anything you want right here. Me personally, I like to use this mod right here, Large Weapon Loader. Obviously it makes it easier for me to reload machine guns. However, with this build, you're not going to do it as much simply because of the overflow perk. So every time you pick up heavy and special ammo, it'll automatically reload the weapon. So it's really not a necessity. However, I do this simply because I use a lot of grenade launchers and shotguns could definitely use some help for reloading this weapon. So I recommend you use this with both machine guns and shotguns. And if you don't have Delirium 21, you can still use this for machine guns as well. So that is the one recommendation I have. It's completely up to you. I just leave the Gauntlet as a free spot for you guys to diversify and use whatever is necessary for your build. And also I put in a discipline mod just to have more grenade energy. And you could also put in another perk for either the green, become charged with light, or using a charge light whenever you want as well if you're not using a discipline mod. Alright, now for the chest piece, what you want to do is have 2 perks alone. Unfortunately, these are pretty cheap. Large arm reserves, increasing the amount of ammo you can carry with rocket launchers, grenade launchers, machine guns, and shotguns. So I love this perk automatically simply because of 2 things. One, it automatically increases machine gun ammo, which means you don't need to worry as much about picking up heavy ammo, and you don't have to worry about finding it more. And 2, most importantly, that means you can carry more shotgun ammo, more rocket launcher ammo, more grenade launcher ammo. This stacks up with different types of weapons. So if you're using a shotgun, a grenade launcher, and a machine gun, guess what? You got the biggest bang from your buck right here. So I am using a shotgun and machine gun with this build, so this will help out with your weapons right here. So you will get increased capacity. So really handy. And the good thing is, if you have fully charged armor, you can have 2 more slots right there for whatever you need. Alright, so next thing right here is gonna be the most necessary item right here. This is honestly the only piece that I recommend that you get a 10 right here for your boots, simply because you can get the scavenger mod with machine guns. It does require arcs, so keep that in mind. So what I want from here is scavenger, machine gun. It picks up more reserves for picking up ammo, and then I want 2 of them right here. So I do not have enough right now, simply because I don't want to spend as much materials right now. So I want to have 2 perks right here. Now I do want to have high energy fire. Now this makes it so that I do more bonus damage when I am charged with light. So once I do a finisher, I become charged with light. That means I do more damage. This is very good for bosses and also for very high major enemies as well with lots of health, especially like champions and stuff like that. So I want to use this damaging modification right here. Once I come charge or bite, I can use my machine gun, do loads of damage involved with killing tally as well. So this is the armor piece that I have with high energy fire right here. You can use either the chest piece or the boots right here, but this is what I like to use right here. And this is honestly the only armor piece that I would suggest having a 10 on with being completely infused. And then lastly, what we have here is the cloak. Me personally, I like to see the cloak as like the most, you know, hands off. So you can really do whatever you want. Me personally, I like to have at least a 6 on it with high energy fire, with arc damage. And then of course you have this mod right here, Storm of Lead. Now this increases your super energy on machine gun final blows, and I have 2 of these right here. This is the most important part of the build. Not only are you getting more ammo when you're picking up ammo, not only are you getting higher chances of getting ammo, not only you have better ways to use shotguns and grenade launchers, but also with using this machine gun with a killing tally, you can get a whole bunch of super energy. So with this build, you're using ad clear with the machine gun to kill as much enemies as possible, and you can get your super very quickly. Not to mention, you can also add up stuff like bad juju, some exotics that increases your count for killing enemies, and you can get higher super in PvE, thus making yourself more productive with super energy, thus giving your allies more orbs, thus they can use more super. So this is specifically a heavy ammo super using build, so keep that in mind. And of course I would suggest having a discipline mod, or if you don't have Storm of Lead, enough room to have 2 Storm of Leads, then a intellect mod will work as well. So if you can, try to focus on intellect and discipline, simply because you could use more energy like that. And then I have seen some people use grenade energy with getting some more super energy as well. You can do that as well. However, I am using my machine gun more often than using my grenade. So you can mix and match whatever you want. This is just the build that I am setting up for. Alright then, so that is all the armor pieces right now. Now let me suggest to you a couple of subclass builds that I have for you, and especially with exotics. Now I do not have the bad juju with me. This will actually match up very well. If you don't have any machine gun ammo, you could use bad juju, so you can increase your super energy. Plus you can get some more DPS with your bad juju as well, especially with your mod. Now you can use I definitely suggest you guys have shotguns or grenade launchers on this build. The new exotic with this season is a very good exotic, especially at the catalyst, so you could definitely do some DPS with that as well. And then also what I suggest is with the subclasses with Hunter, you could do 2 builds I suggest, either Blade Barrage with the exotic shards of Galanor. Now this makes it so that if you kill a whole bunch of enemies, this increases your super energy a lot, so that means you can get more blinding barrage. So this is going to be an AoE damage, kind of like Nova Bomb right here, so just for clearing ads altogether. So you can just stack this up right here, blinding barrage with the machine gun using Storm of Lead, and you could keep throwing blind barrage, just getting rid of a whole bunch of ads. And plus that's orbs of light for your friends as well. Now what I also just suggest you can do is that you can use your supers as damage for bosses, specifically with Practice Makes Perfect, the way of the sharpshooter. So what you can do is that you can have Practice Makes Perfect. This decreases the cooldown of your golden gun. So if you're a precision making machine with the machine gun, you not only get more super from the kills that you have with the machine gun, but also you can get it from precision damage as well. Not to mention, you can get more super automatically just not using the machine gun as well. So I would recommend using a hand cannon or even a pulse driver for PvE to just get those precision shots. And then of course you could get the line 'em up thing as well. This will have it so that it enables persistent damage with the golden gun, and most importantly, if you use precision damage, it increases your damage. Now me personally, I want to do the optimal DPS like Data wants, and then you can use Celestial Nighthawk right here. This makes it so that you only have one bullet in the magazine. However, it increases that damage by 5 times as much, I believe. So if you have the charge with light, if you have precision damage that you automatically get from sharpshooter, and while you activate your super, while you have that sharpshooter perk active, that means you have loads of damage that you can use to go against a boss, for example. So that's going to be a lot of damage. I'm definitely going to test it out once this video is over, and that's going to be a lot of damage. Now for the Warlock, I would just simply do Nova Bombs, especially with, it's called Nezarek's Sin. So you could use Nezarek's Sin helmets, and you could also get more ability cooldowns depending on if you're using a void weapon. So Gnawing Hunger, excellent choice, especially if you have a god roll. Make sure you use that as much as possible. Now with Warlocks is Geomag boots, plus using the Hadoken subclass for the Stormcaller. You could do loads of damage right there as well. Now for Titan, the only recommendation I have for you is just using Hammer of Soul. You can get plenty of DPS right there, not only for ads but also for bosses as well, plus Melting Point. And also you could use the Yeet Titan, also known as the Way of the Missile, and then you can use Intermanifold Scope for it, so you can have as much super as possible using your melee up in the air and slamming down at your opponents, and you can recharge that automatically. Thus, you can make it so you can use those as much as you want, and then use the Yeet Titan as much as you want, and you can be freaking Superman holding a machine gun. And that is a dream that you could definitely accomplish. So, I'm just going to show you how fast that you can get super energy from this. In fact, what I probably should do is I could probably change to the, okay, that's energy. See, I get the heavy ammo automatically and automatically reloads. So, as you can see, literally half of my, almost a third of it is here already. And then, not only my machine gun's fully infused, I'm getting orbs of light as well. And look at that. Basically, half of my super is already full. And now I can use Blade Barrage as much as I want. So, Sharpshooter, boom, boom. So, as you can see right there, is very productive. So, let's use this public event right here. And let's do as much damage as possible. We can see how much damage we can take on. Ooh, and it's a good boss too, so we could use that. So let's use the, let's just go ahead and decrease these guys' health a little bit. Oh, come on. Oopsies. I guess I could finish him off right there and I could get the damage. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. Okay, here, let's go ahead and finish him. Okay, now as you can see, I'm charged with light, so I can do damage now. So let's go ahead and kill some guys right here. Even though, just need to get the tally going. So I think it's up to 3 times, if I believe. Come on. There we go, 3 times, and let's go ahead and finish off somebody. Okay, I can finish off him. Boom, simple as that. Now I am fully maximum. Oh, okay, so I get it now. So I just discovered this, guys. Make sure when you're doing the finisher that you have to do it while you're holding on to your machine gun, because once the tally comes off, where did I go? Because once you swap to your gun, that means that you don't have your tally anymore. So keep that in mind. So I guess you could do this with like a captain or a knight, for example. Yeah, because that's not going to cut it, because Shanks are going to get hit, killed by 1 shot. But it doesn't matter, I can still get plenty of ammo. And as you can see, I got it reloaded automatically. Where are you? So as you can see, I'm just using it all the time. And then I can kill these guys right here. And it's just easier to kill them now. Boom, simple as that. And then the precision thing is just making so it's easy for me to get my super. I'm even forgetting my melee as well. My throwing knives. I know you can get some super energy from that as well. Alright then. Oh, there's some heavy ammo right there. Pick it up. Simple as that. Oh, look, more heavy ammo. See? The perk works. Boom. Simple as that. I can use it now. Overflow all together. And look, I have the golden gun. Boom, boom, boom. Simple as that. Look at that. See? Simple as that, guys. You can be super calm. You can go ahead and use as much damage as possible. It's as simple as that. And that just proves how much super energy, how much machine gun ammo you can get, and all of that. So that is it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed the build. Comment below how this could actually help you out. And I am going to just show this for you lastly all together. Just make sure you pause the video, you get all this information down. So most importantly, machine gun, of course, 21 Delirium. What you have is the mods right here: heavy ammo finder, empowering finish, just discipline mod, large weapon loader, large ammo reserves, machine gun scavenger. I prefer 2 of them, high energy fire, and then of course storm of lead. That is probably the most important thing of this build. So thank you guys for watching. Just make sure you go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe. And comment below what is your favorite type of builds. This is only like scratching the surface of Destiny builds. I absolutely love machine guns, so I'm focusing on machine guns. So give me some stuff that focuses on shotguns, like primaries, just for certain crucible builds, all of that stuff right there. So thank you guys for watching. God bless, and I am going to brush my teeth now.